That's beautiful. All those kids.
And I'm a thinker, but I didn't have time to think.
You were supposed
I had
to act more.
to act, and I had to act now. But that's where being prior military and being a military wife came in handy, because I was already trained to be a single parent. I mean, he was constantly TDY, constantly gone, hardly home on the weekends. I mean, out of 1 month, I would be lucky if he was home for 2 weekends. But that was the sacrifice he made, for us to have a home and to pay the bills. So, and I don't fault him for that. But again, that's the training I had. So if we go back to the original content where we started about 5 minutes ago, the training that we have, the upbringing we have, be it through our parents, our school, our grandparents, whoever raises us, whatever training we get there is what carries us through life. So if we have somebody in our life who is always on the positive side, always sees the glass half full instead of half empty, if that's what we see, whether they train us how to do it or not, we've seen it, so we know it exists, we know it's there. And that's what the military did for me. It trained me how to be a single parent. Because with him gone all the time, I was responsible for the household bills. I mean, his paycheck came into the bank, but I had to pay the mortgage, I had to pay the power, I had to pay the gas, I had to pay, whatever it is we had. I was responsible for that. I was responsible for raising the children, providing for them, homeschooling them, keeping the house clean, keeping the chores done, coming up with a system where we all work together as a family.
Was it hard to homeschool them?
No, I was and still am more of an unschooling homeschooler. I believe in teaching the basics, reading, writing, and arithmetic. But I'm a bigger fan of also teaching history. But even still, I'm an even bigger fan in teaching life lessons. And you can ask my kids, I tell them all the time, well, if you don't want to learn it from me, when you turn 18, you can go figure it out on your own. But it's going to be a lot easier if you let mommy teach you. But if you don't want to, I understand. And am I perfect at it? No, by no means. But I always look for that silver lining, always look for that positive, thing that's going on.